So I always grew up in the church, so I always knew of God, but I never really knew God himself. And I would say before, I was kind of looking to the world for answers. I was just very short-tempered, blunt, you name it. I probably had all the characteristics. And then I would say it took me moving to Georgia, kind of God isolating me from everyone and who I kind of put above him, to me really seeing I'm alone in this new place, no new friends, no nothing. And I would just remember I was going through this dark time, mentally, emotionally, just everything that I've kind of suppressed and hidden from everyone for so long kind of just came back up. And I would just remember I wish I could go to the altar again, because I went to a Caribbean church, and every end of the service they would always ask, come to Jesus or come to the altar if you want to rededicate your life, you surrender your life to Christ. And I remember in that moment just feeling so burdened with everything. I was like, dang, I really wish I could go up to the altar again. So then that's when I was it was on a Saturday night, and Sunday morning I was like, I'll just watch the live stream. And that's when everything really took the turn. I was like, I need to get back together, because obviously only Jesus can fulfill the hole that was missing in me. So yeah, that's how it turned up. And then ever since, I started small, reading a Bible, a verse a day. Then that changed into reading some more chapters, because I never read the Bible before then. Really funny story. I actually connected to NC through InFocus, and how I met InFocus is, again, I said I started reading a Bible, not a Bible, but a verse a day. And through the Bible app, I was just being nosy, going through everything, clicking buttons. And then I saw a section where it said, your churches. And I was just scrolling, and I saw InFocus. I was like, oh, that's a neat name. Let me click on it. And then I was like, oh, this is cool. And it was around the time where it was Thanksgiving, and I wanted my family to serve somewhere. And I saw you guys had a lot of serving opportunities. So that's how it started. So God is continuing to teach me the importance of having a community around you, because the churches I went to before then were kind of solo-led, and we're just one family type of person leading everything. So moving somewhere new to it's you can see a community of people actually coming together, serving and living life together. I think that's what is really new to me. So my idea of community has immensely changed, from the background where the church I grew up on to now going to churches. As soon as you open the doors, you feel God's love, and you really feel their attention to love God, to love people and to share the word. And it's inspiring to see how people brothers in Christ living together. And because life really wasn't meant to be gone through alone. So it's why would I, when God suggests things, it's always for the better. That is a big question, because a lot could happen in 2 days. So I would say I really want God to continue to pull me towards him, and to continue to build a relationship. And I really want him to be able to use me in any way that he feels that would be necessary.